This is what I know. This is what I know. I know that today is day 51. Okay. Two. Day actually 52. This is what I know. It is day 52. I'm actually going to stop counting after a while because, you know, it is what it is. We're just doing what I learned today. So it's actually helping me for many reasons. And one day you shall know why. But if you're out there, say hey. That's what I always say. So I say hey. What are we talking about today? Today, I'm going to talk about the most important list you can make. The most important list, what I really did learn today, is something I always knew. Maybe I already knew it, but this is the most important list. And I would probably say that you can make today. Because I know we make grocery lists. Maybe some people make lists, of things. If it's not the grocery store, it's their to-do list for the day. That's not the list I'm talking about. People will even make lists, of stuff they want to watch, stuff they want to get, list of stuff they want to throw out. That's not what I'm talking about. So you may be asking, Tanika, what is the most important list I can make today? The most important list that you can make is your prioritization list of your purpose. And let me explain what I mean by that. I was sitting in something today and I was really praying about getting overwhelmed with certain things. And one of the things that I wrote down was a list. It was of 7 things. Um, 7 things that I'm supposed to be doing in this season of life. 7 things. And I prayed about it. My hope is to get it down to actually 5. So 7 things. I'm like, Lord, if this is the list, help me because it takes prayer. But these are the 7 things that I'm supposed to be doing. And here's where the hard part comes in. If it's not on this list, I will not say yes. Now, I know some people may be like, since you built that up, is it really that important? It is. Because one of the worst things you could ever be is out of purpose, out of sync with what you're supposed to be doing. And the most dangerous thing to do is to say yes, 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 yes to things that you're not supposed to be doing or that don't fit into your purpose for this season, your list of priorities for the season. Now, here's the thing. This is not a list of things you want to accomplish, like writing a book or whatever. Hey, if you're out there, say, hey, this isn't that list because that list can be exhaustive. This is not a bucket list. So I did tell you to make us several weeks ago. I was talking about summer bucket list. That's important too. But this one is the most important. And it simply is a very simplified, very simplified of what you're supposed to be doing in this season of life. I had to say that to myself. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? And I know it may not be like super deep, but it actually is super deep. I keep showing that scripture from Psalm 90 and 12, and says Jeremiah. No, it's Psalm. Let me bring it up because I keep showing it day after day, week after week. I hope it's in here, right? And it talks about. I may have deleted it, y'all. Let me see if it's in here. Let me see. It is right here. Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom, right? That is the scripture that I've been meditating on. I've been talking about. I've been saying it again and again and again. Well, the list I'm talking about creating helps us to not get distracted. Hey, Pamela, how are you doing this evening? And the rest of y'all, hey, y'all. It helps us to not get distracted. The where this comes in is, and this is what I'm learning, when you get all of these great opportunities and great ideas, and when you get these wonderful things, and everybody says, well, Tanika, I don't get a wonderful opportunity. Yes, you do. You get more than you imagine. You get more than you realize sometimes. What this list can do, and like I said, I have a list of 7. My goal is to get it down to 5. And to be able to say, you know what, no matter what comes and goes in this season, that's why we got to pray about it. If it is not on this list, I'm going to have to say no to it. Now, if you're a leader of an organization, if you're a leader of a group or a ministry, this really could help you, because when you are able to whittle down your list, the purpose list, this is my list, this is my intentionality list. So let's say writing a book is on your list. Then what aren't you going to do in order to do that? That's the hard part. That's what I actually just shared one of my, in order to do what you have been called and purpose to do in this season, you have to be able to protect those things by keeping other things out of your time, out of your mind, out of your, from being distractions, basically. And so the most important list that you could make in the season, that's what I learned, you can make in the season, is a list regarding your passion. Because when you start working, when you continue working, when you're doing what you're called to do, more opportunities will come. And here's what's hard. A lot of people want to say, well, you're supposed to be doing this. Well, don't you want to do this with me? Hey, here's an opportunity. Hey, here's a project. Hey, here's a serving opportunity. And a lot of times you really do need to be able to say, no, I'm going to, if it doesn't fit into these 4 or 5, maybe 6 areas, I'm not going to do it. That's what I learned today. And it was very hard, because the stuff I had to start crossing off my list, it was actually painful. But I have to be able to say, you know what? I'm living in passion and I'm living in purpose. And so I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do that. And it's hard for me to say this, but I'm going to have to back out of these 3 things over here. And it was 3 too. And so it may be small things, but a lot of small things end up taking up a lot of time. Okay. Maybe a little thing, but if it gets a lot of your time, then it's a big thing. It's a big thing. And here's the last thing. I wrote this thing down yesterday. It was this statement. It was like, eliminate all high energy, low impact things out of your schedule. That's actually how this started. I was like, there's so many things that take a lot of time, that take a lot of energy, that take a lot of, you end up spending a lot of time and energy on it. And then you're like, what did I do with my day? What did I do with my schedule? What did I do with the week? Because the week is back on Monday. And it's you spend it doing these little bitty things, right? So delegate where you can, but eliminate, as much as you can if it does not fit on your list. Now, this is a prayerful process, everybody, but I'm giving it to you because I got it myself, and it's not easy. So if your list is easy, I would pray about that. Because for many of us, I said 7. For some people, it's just 3. These are the 3 things I'm going to focus on in this season of life. That doesn't mean that's the only 3 things you do. But when it comes to your purpose and what you're going to focus on, that's what you're going to really do. And like I said, it's not easy because it took me so long and I'm still working on it. But I encourage you, it's okay to have a list of dreams. It's okay to have a list of priorities, but you need a purpose list. And like I said, if it doesn't fit in there, those 5 things, if it's not, for some of us, it's like coaching, or it's writing, or it's, working on this, or it's doing that. It's time to laser in, y'all. And if we accept everything, then we're going to get nothing accomplished and nothing done. All right. So that is what I learned today. My stomach is growling because I need to eat. That is what I learned today. And I hope that this is helpful to you, because this has really been probably one of the most hard things that I've done in a while. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's worse than exercising. But it is an exercise, and it does take discernment. Okay. So if you have any questions about it, put it in the chat. I hope you guys, I don't know how you create your list, but like I said, that list will seem like not a big thing, but it can save you so much time, so much energy, and living a purpose-focused life is one of the best things we could do. And here's the thing, it opens up time for other things that we really want to do. For instance, I want to go on vacation. Well, why don't you have time to go on vacation? Because you keep saying yes to all these responsibilities and these other things. The world will keep moving if you don't do them. Believe me. So laser in, live on purpose, and remember this: your no is going to be somebody else's yes. So that's another reason we got to say no to some stuff, because if you keep saying yes, that's somebody else's yes. That's really supposed to be your no. So, all right, everybody, that's what I learned today, and I hope it's been helpful for you. Talk to you tomorrow. Love you guys, and hope to see you later. Once again, have a wonderful night and a beautiful day. Bye-bye.